Hello. This video, we're going to talk about costly storms. So it says here that the U.S. is already hit by 25 disasters that each cost $1 billion each so far this year. And this is November 9th, 2023 article. So you like your insurance premiums, people? Because these storms get paid for in insurance premiums. Okay, so right here it said that right here the U.S. has had a record of 25 weather disasters so far in 2023. Each one caused at least $1 billion in damage, according to new NASA analysis, which says that this figure could go up. It might not be over. So it says that this 25 disasters are already the most for any year since 1980, when NOAA, which is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, started keeping records. So, you know, prices have gone up a lot since 1982, but they do a lot of these so that the prices are adjusted. You know, even if they went back and they looked at 1980 figures, they would adjust that for inflation to today. Yeah, which, okay, the government's doing that. Maybe that's not also on the up and up, but but the fact of the matter is we're having very costly disasters. You know, when a disaster costs over $1 billion, 999,999 plus one, plus, because they're over $1 billion. So, you know, that could be $1.5 billion, $1.7 billion, $1.1 billion. It doesn't really specify there, but it's costing a lot. So far in 2023, all the disasters have cost $73 billion in damage. So, and they say the $25 billion disasters in the first 10 months of this year outpaced the previous record of $22 billion events, which was set in 2020. So we're breaking records here, and storms are costing a lot of money. You know, of course they say, oh my God, you know, of course it's all climate change, and they say that the past 12 months have been the hottest on record. You know, they say that year after year after year. You know, there's a lot of skepticism to that statement. And, you know, if things are really rising by a lot of people, especially people in the independent media, and, you know, they show weather charts from, you know, forecasts from today and from a decade or two ago, and the temperatures will be the same. You know, like whether it's in Fahrenheit or Celsius, it'll be for here, you know, 87 degrees. And before it was just like a yellow color, nothing that, you know, was raising alarms. But now today, those same temperatures are red. Like, oh my God, it's alarming. So, you know, they do play around a lot with this, but one thing they can't really play around with, of course, is, you know, the dollar figure. That is just what the damage comes out to. And right now, we are having a lot of storms for whatever reason they're happening. You know, right here, you know, it says that this year's major disasters included flooding events in the Northeast in California, a deadly wildfire in Hawaii. But, you know, that wildfire is really, there's a lot of questions about that. And even some of these other events, if they're actually natural events or weather modification or direct energy, direct weapons. So, but it also says Hurricane Idalia in August, and a drought and a heat wave that gripped the South and the Midwest, and a flurry of severe storms around the country have, contributed to this total. But yes, a lot of these are questionable if they are actual disasters or intentional events that, are just done quietly. But regardless, it's still people's insurance premiums that are paying the cost of this. Okay? And right now, so far this year, we've had 25 disasters, of which each one of those has cost $1 billion. And so far in 2023, the cost has been $73.8 billion. Okay. So that's a lot of money. That's a lot of insurance premiums that every person, every household pays. So just some interesting news here. People, have a nice Thanksgiving. We all have to remember to be thankful for what we have. The happiest people, they say, are people that are happy with what they have. Instead of always wanting more and more and more, we've got it pretty good. And just be thankful of that the next couple days and stay tuned.